Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? So I have a quick word that I'm going to be releasing. So this message I got last night from the Lord, and I had it in a dream. And I wasn't even going to put it out because I didn't know that it was. I thought I didn't even take heed to it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even. I had the dream, and the people that were in the dream, I do know who they. I don't personally know them, but I know them. From social media and stuff like that. And they had recently got married, and I didn't understand, why I was having a dream of them. So I kind of asked God, like, why am I having a dream of these people? So anywho, shortly after that, I end up getting confirmation, what it was I was seeing. And it was something that I needed to post for the people. Okay, so let me get into this here dream. So last night I had a dream of two. These are celebrity people who I seen. One of them is a celebrity, and they got married. And it was beautiful. I didn't see the full wedding. I just seen, how you're in one of those old school cars, and you have your wife on this side and the husband is driving. And I seen like they had like a bouquet of red roses right in the middle. I guess he had got her some roses, and the roses were sitting like in the middle, and they were crossing. They were getting ready. They were just married. They were getting ready to cross over a bridge. It had water underneath. It was a beautiful scenery. And I don't know. Dreams could be a little bit weird, a little bit, but they end up going off the bridge. The bridge was not very high from the water, and they drove off the bridge, and it was like a bench. Listen, this is how the dream was. It was a bench in the water, and they drove off, and they fell on the bench, and they were like making out and things like that. They were just married, happily married. And, I sat with that a while. And, the message that I received from it, some of you are getting ready to get married. And this here person that God is bringing to you, this person is your other half. This person is going to bring butterflies to you. I remember in the dream, like, it was a masculine feeling to where the man is masculine, and the butterflies, you're going to have butterflies with this person. This person is going to bring butterflies. It's like, you remember when you were in school and, you were a teenager, you probably got your little first boyfriend. It was like puppy love. You were so in love, writing love letters and things like that. And, you were pure and innocent. This is the type of love that God is bringing to you. It's going to be like it's going to be a pure love. This person wants to be the best version of themselves to please you. And same thing, you want to be the best version of yourself to please them. I just remember it being like, you're going to have butterflies. When you speak to this person, it gives you butterflies. It's just a beautiful thing. Like, this person that God is bringing to you is not like any other relationship that you have been in. It's going to stand out. It's something about their characteristics, something about they're just a unique being. And reason being is because they're your other half. They're the puzzle piece that you've been missing. They're just like you, just a male version or a female version of you. Some of the things that you like and hold as morals and value, they do the same thing. And this person that God is sending to you, this person, like I state, he's been working out. He's been getting himself together. He's been eating healthy. He's been, the Lord was pressing on me how he's been getting himself right for you. He's been working on himself to be the best version that he can be, to be that covering for you. You see what I'm saying? He's going to be very soft and gentle with you, loving and really tend to your needs. He watches to see. What's the best way to put it? he he watches to see your dislikes and your likes so that he could make sure that he's there for you in all areas. And it's vice versa. You're going to be the same way towards this person that God is getting ready to send you in. And like I said, it's like none other. It's like no other relationship that you have been in. This person is going to compliment you. Like this is somebody who it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing what God is doing. And see, this person is going to make sure that, your needs are met. He's going to put you, he's going to make sure that he's pleasing. He wants to be the best version. I just kept hearing that, the best version of himself for you. Okay. You see, you have a past and your spouse has a past. But when God brings you two together, all of that stuff is going to be like, it's gonna be like God has he's wiped that out. He's wiped that out of your life. Like, you're not going to see everything that they went through. That's what I keep getting. Like, you're not going to, everything that they went through, you're not going, or everything that you went through, or everything that you had, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like something that they're going to hold anything against you for going through what you had to go through. They're going to want to be there for you. They're going to be I'm trying to get it the best way that I can to explain. They're going to be your right hand. They're going to have your back. It's not like somebody who's coming in who is trying to pick you apart or watch what they can do and go and talk behind your back. No, this person, God is sending somebody in who understands everything that you had to go through. They're not going to pick you apart because of the trials that you had to go through, the things that you had to go through in your lifespan. They're not coming like that. You're not coming like that, and they're not coming like that. You see what I'm saying? They're going to accept you for who you are, this new person. They're going to value you the way that God values you. You see, they're going to treat you like they treated no other, because you know why? Because they know that you're connected to God. They know that you are God's child. They know that you are a princess, a queen and king in God's eyes. So they want to be the best version of themselves to you. They're going to hold you at a trophy level. They're going to hold you high end. You're going to know that what's the way to put it, Father? Thank you, Jesus. They're going to, you're not going to settle. There you go. You're not going to settle for anything less than what you deserve. You're not going to settle for anybody else. They're not going to settle for anybody lower than them, because they know that God holds you on a high pedestal. So they're going to hold you on a high pedestal. You see what I'm saying? This thing that God is ordaining is going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. They're going to watch your every need that you need. They're going to be there it's just going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to have butterflies with this person, and they're going to have butterflies. It's going to be like a first love all over again. It's going to be so refreshing and pure. It's going to be like a pure. God is bringing purity back into it. God is bringing pure intentions, pure love. He's wiping all that old stuff out. You see what I'm saying? All that, what's the word for, Father? All that, He's healing you guys. He's healing you too. So you're going to be a healed version. He's going to be a healed version. And you see, he's bringing purity back in it, to where it was like when you were young, and it was that first love, that you're all in, that puppy love, like that gushy feeling, that butterfly feeling. God is bringing that back in to this here ordained relationship. It's going to be like none other. You see what I'm saying? This person is going to value you. You're going to value him. You're going to make sure that you are doing everything that you can for this spouse, making sure that you're the best version for your spouse and for yourself and for your children and for your family. You see what I'm saying? God is working on them, and he's working on you. This is something that is going to come together beautifully. You see what I'm saying? This person had a past. You had a past. You both are tired. You're tired of fighting these here battles and living this hard knock life. And God is working on you too. He's working on you too. And when he brings it together, it's going to be a peaceful union. And y'all both are going to see eye to eye on things. You both are going to want the same things. And you see, you're going to come into an agreement with your husband and your spouse. And it's just going to be an all over beautiful thing. They're going to release that love to you. You're going to release that love to them. It's going to be an unconditional love. And it's going to be an everlasting love. This what God brings together. Let no man separate. It's going to be forever. You guys are going to grow old together. It's going to be a beautiful thing. No one is going to. But let me tell you something. When you bring two major forces like that together, you're going to have tension. And when I say tension, you're going to have people on your end who hates it. He's going to have people on his end that hates it. You know, when you get in a relationship, let me say this. When you get in a relationship and you've been single all this time and nobody has came to approach you or do this or do that. But as soon as you get in a relationship, you notice you got this person coming, you got that person coming, you got this person interested now, you got that person interested in your man or this person interested in your woman. You see what I'm saying? It happens that way. But that's those witches and warlocks that trying to come together and cause tension between you two. But the love that you guys are going to have for each other is going to be like none other. And you're going to fight together. You're going to talk about it. You're going to talk, you're going to pray together. Keep God in the center of everything. And when God is in the center of it, you can get through whatever. A family that prays together is going to stay together. So he's going to be your shield. You're going to be his shield. He's going to be your covering. You're going to be his covering. You see what I'm saying? When one down, the other one is up. When the one down, when the other one up, the other one may be down, they can help. They can conversate with each other. They can help each other. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, guys. I'm sorry for talking so fast, but I need to get this message out to you guys. It's going to be beautiful what God is doing. Someone is getting ready to get married. And like I say, this thing that God is bringing together, this is something that God has worked on this person. God has worked on you. And he's bringing these unions together. You're not going to have to worry about if he's doing this or he's doing that or trust issues. You're going to be able to go to your partner and talk to your partner about what bothers you, and they're going to have an understanding. You see, God is building them to have understanding and building you to have understanding, building you to have empathy, building them to have empathy. You see, when something is forced, you see, when a counterfeit, let me go to this. I know I'm here and there, but let me get this out. When a spouse is bamboozled by a counterfeit, most of the time the counterfeit will try to come in and do wifely things or try to force something together that wasn't meant to be together. You see what I'm saying? Most of the time when a counterfeit is in place, they want to force something. They want to force a child. They want to force a baby. They want to force a marriage. They want to force this. It's controlling. That's controlling. That's a form of witchcraft. You should take heed and don't let your emotions get in the midst of that. Sometimes people let their emotions get in the midst and they fall for the counterfeit. You fall for the counterfeit when you allow your emotions to speak louder than what. And you, first thing you say is, oh, well, you know, I think God was sending me this way. No, your emotions were sending you that way. You allowed your emotions to get in the way. When it's something that God has ordained, it's not going to be forced. God is going to, you're going to know God's hand is in it because he's going to be working on your wife and he's going to be working on you. And when he brings it together, it's going to be beautiful. You don't even have to do anything. You don't have to defend this person. You don't have to do anything because God is going to speak for that other person. God is going to speak for that wife. God is going to speak for that husband. This is my daughter. This is my son. God is going to be the one in the midst of it. He's going to be the one orchestrating it. You're not going to have to, it's not going to have to be forced. That way, when it comes together, you're going to know, okay, this is my wife. This is my husband, because this is something that God has put together. This is not something that, oh, I'm working off my emotions. I like him. He looks attractive, or I like her. She's beautiful. It's not going to be that. Oh, let's get married. No, it's not going to be forced. This is something that, like I say, ordained, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful in every area. It's going to be beautiful, guys. It's going to be beautiful. Just keep your hand out of it. Let God work. But like I say, someone is getting ready to get married, and it's a beautiful thing when it's ordained by God. Not saying that other relationships are not beautiful. But when it's ordained by God, it's a pure love. It's a beautiful love that God has placed together for you two and for his kingdom. And it's just you two are gonna be whole. It's like a match, a puzzle piece. Everything that he was lacking, you got everything that